All praise on high. Salutation, saints. Make a quick adjustment. All praise on high. All praise on high. Greetings, salutations, saints. It's your brother Yaram Yahave. Greet you, Basham Mashiach Yahave Shah, the only begotten Benah, the Most High Yahave, Basham Rakak Badash, Rakak Man, Khan, Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Allaham of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's right. The true and living, okay? And salutations unto his people. You, the seed of Israel, children of Israel. All right. We're gonna get Daniel chapter 2 and show you the image of the beast from a Old Testament, or should I say a ancient prophet perspective. All right, because Daniel was the one who really expounded on that image, all right, and broke down the kingdoms and also the Apocrypha, the book of Ezra that's in the Apocrypha, all right, also gives us great detail about this beast right here. So we're gonna focus on the relationship between the beast, okay, and it's the relationship between the beast, all right, and the devil and the people, all right, that are in the mix, because the beast is set up by the devil, okay, they're directly influenced by the devil, but then you got the regular, layperson, you could say, the regular people in society who are under the government, which is the beast. All right, they got to do what the government say do, or choose not to do what the government say do, and suffer the consequences. Right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, government's in power. At least it appears they're in power. All right, and they do have power. They have the power to kill, but they are not in power, and that's what you're gonna see by the end of this. Bless the Most High. All right, all right. So let's start with Daniel. No, chapter 2, Daniel chapter 2, and about 32. We'll get there real quick. No, let's start at 31. Daniel 2 and 31. Thou, O king, sawest and behold a great image. Thou, O king, sawest and behold a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. This image's head was of fine gold, his breasts and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, his feet part of clay. Oh, well, in part of iron. I said it backwards. His legs of iron, his feet part of iron and part of clay. All right. So the king is being Daniel's revealing to the king Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon his dream, like he's relaying a message to him, okay? A message that the king already got, but he just want to make sure that somebody else knows the message before he tells them the message. And none of the wise men or the musicians of Babylon could do that. Praise the Most High, but it was revealed under the servant of of the Most High, Daniel of the Hebrews, in a night vision. All right, we might have to go back and just get a little recap of this. But I want to focus on the important fact about this image, which is the beast. And this, well, let's say this image is the image of the beast. Okay? So Daniel's relaying back to the king a dream he had about a great image. But this image, as you will see as we keep reading, is the image of the beast, which is all the kingdoms, the governments, the ruling powers of men upon the earth. All right? Yeah, that's right. Okay? So let's recap 32 and go back down. This image's head was of fine gold, his breasts and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, his feet part of iron and part of clay. Thou sawest till a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon the feet, upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors. And the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. Keep that in mind. Okay? So if this image of the beast represents kingdoms and powers and people, and a stone breaks these kingdoms and powers and peoples to pieces, and the wind just carried them away, and this same stone fills the whole earth, that means this stone dominates, whereas all these other different kingdoms of people and men formerly dominated. So in other words, this stone is going to be the new sheriff in town, the new boss, the new president, the new prime minister, all that, the new top guy. And that's on a small level you try to compare the master's reign to that. Because the master's reign going to go back to the days of a kingdom, all right? See, these Grecians got a kingdom set up, and they got what you call a senate. You see what I'm saying? They got a Congress, all right? And some new joke could get elected every 2 years, every 4 years. You see? When they first set it up, you Grecians used to elect a new president, so to speak, every single year, right? Yeah, that's right. You Romans, it's the same kind of people in power. That's why you got all these different kingdoms. But this stone right here gonna break your kingdoms. Gonna break your kingdoms, because that's what that image represents. This stone's gonna break these kingdoms and fill the whole earth. So it ain't gonna be no room for these kingdoms. It ain't gonna be no room for your heathen. You understand that? It ain't gonna be no room for your heathen. Let's read on. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. This is the dream, and we will tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art the king of kings, for the Elohim of heaven hath given thee a great kingdom. So like it, for the Elohim of heaven hath given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory. And wheresoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field, the fowl of the heaven, hath he given into thine hand, and hath made thee ruler over them all. Thou art this head of gold. All right. So Nebuchadnezzar, the king, the literal king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar, was the head of gold of all the kingdoms of the earth. So his was the most glorious. You understand? That's right. That's right. Nebuchadnezzar's ancient Babylon was the most glorious out of all the Babylons that ever reigned. All right. That's right. His was greater than Nimrod's. You see what I'm saying? But his came afterwards. All right. So, but he's still dealing with the same demon. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he's dealing with Satan, man. All right. But at least Nebuchadnezzar was spared, though, because the Most High chose him to reveal this thing to him, you see. That's right. He called Nebuchadnezzar his servant, even though he smote him, chastised him, made him like a wild animal for seven years, and then restored the glory back to him. But Nebuchadnezzar gave glory to the Most High. All right. And by the way, the Chaldeans and the Syrians, all these people are Shemitic people. Okay. That's right. The original people of Babylon are black people. All right. Understand that, man. Yeah, that's right. The original Syrians, the original Egyptians, the original Israelites, they're all so-called black people. Yeah, that's right. All right. Let's read on. So the Most High revealed something great to Nebuchadnezzar, showing him what will be hereafter. He's that head of gold. And after thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee. All right. Praise the Most High. That's what I just said. That his was the greatest of all these Babylons. Even though all these things are Babylon, his was the greatest. So another one rose after his that was inferior. And they all will be inferior to his. Okay. Because he was gold and everything else comes beneath that. Silver comes next, then brass. And then you got the iron, all right, and then the clay. Okay. After thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be as strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things. And as iron that breaketh all these, shall it break in pieces and bruise. So that's you right now, Gog. Okay? That's you, Gomer. Okay? Your Romans. Yeah, that's right. You know, all you, your Romans. You know what I'm saying? Y'all one big family of heathen. Okay? The seed of Japheth. Mingled all up with Esau. Esau mingled up in there with y'all. Okay? And that's why y'all all Edomites. All right. That's right. That's why you're all Edomites. Even though you people are not of the seed of Isaac, you're still an Edomite because you have joined hands with Isaac's son, Esau. Okay. Who's going to be cut off forever. And therefore you're going to be cut off forever with him as an Edomite. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You're part of Mount Seir. You're part of Mount Edom. Okay? You're the destroying mountain. You're Babylon. Okay? That's right. And that's all that Babylon was. Babylon was all the heathens together in a confederation to be the powerhouse. That's exactly what Babylon was. Babylon is the same thing you got today with the Congress and the Senate and all these things that makes up one government. Everybody get a piece of the pie. Let's just try to make things work. I don't mind being the, Lord God on the totem pole. The bureaucracy. Okay? That's right, a bureaucracy. That's right, you people are bureaucrats. All right? Just like the Federal Bureau of Investigation. All right? You ain't nothing but a bunch of bureaucrats. Okay? You're a bunch of nobodies that got together to try to become somebody. But see, like I said, man, when the stone break the people to pieces and fill the whole earth, that's going to represent a kingdom. All right, it's going to be one boss. It ain't going to be a whole bunch of nobodies trying to be a one somebody. No, it's going to be one somebody, and that's Yahweh. You see what I'm saying? That's right. So somebody reigning on that throne is going to be King David of Israel. All right, and that's right. And all you people going to be in subjection. That's what this is explaining to you. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest therein. Salakia. Let me read this over. Verse 41, Daniel 2 and 41. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. Okay, so iron and clay being mixed up, there's a conflict of interest. That's what that represents. So that's division. That's a strength and a weakness. Okay, so that's a weak spot. And that's exactly where the stone cut out the mountain with our hands hit this image right in his weak spot, man. See that? The Most High gonna hit your ass in your weak spot, Babylon. Your weak spot. Now, once you do what you do best and sit down and analyze and try to figure out where all your weak spots might be. All right? You know how you do your foolproof planning for everything? You know your plan A, plan B, plan C. All right? Plan A through Z, your backup, your weak spots. Okay? You know how you try to cover all your vulnerabilities, your liabilities. Try to cover all your bases and make sure you're nice and secure, right? But the Most High knows exactly where your weak spot is, and that's exactly where they're going to hit you with and break you to pieces. And whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with miry clay. All right, so here goes Gomer with the oppression and the goddamn noise. The goddamn noise and distractions. Yeah, that's right. I know you're to it, Gomer. You were scared to death. It's good to see you out tonight. I know I should feel a lot safer, right? To see your ass so often tonight. To see you in such great force. Okay, I hope you're listening because this concerns you, buddy. All right? Yeah, that's right. You're part of this image right here, man. You're the iron in this image, Gomer. Okay? But the problem is we was just talking about your weak spot, which is that clay that's mixed up with you. You ain't gonna cleave. It's not gonna cleave. And what's the clay? All right? Well, the clay is you goddamn rebellious Hebrews who's chasing after this damn American dream, man. Okay? The clay that's in the toes, where the weak spot is, hey, man, that's you people of Israel who gonna be caught worshiping this damn image when the Messiah get here, man. That's who that is. The clay, the weak spot in this goddamn kingdom is the Hebrews. But the only problem is all you Hebrews that are still mixed up with this damn image, with this beast. You Hebrews that stay mixed up with this beast down there at his goddamn feet, trying to find your way to the top to reach the goal. You ain't gonna never get that goddamn gold at the top, Hebrew. You're gonna stay down there at the bottom, at the feet of this goddamn beast, worshiping his goddamn feet. You'll never make it up there to the head, all right? And that whole shit about we had a black president, but that was a apparition by the devil. Okay, that damn so-called black president who was a half goddamn Edomite, so he was a half Hamite, half Edomite. He wasn't a black president, meaning he wasn't a Hebrew. So no, the Hebrew has never got to the top of this goddamn beast. Okay, he's never been the head of gold. Never has happened. Never will happen. You're gonna stay down there at the feet. But the problem is, if you stay cleaving to this Babylon, if you stay cleaving to Babylon, okay, if you don't want to, depart from out of the midst of this place, that stone gonna hit you with this place and you're gonna be the weak spot. He gonna tear your ass up, man. He gonna execute vengeance on your ass. And then yeah, that's right, man. He gonna execute vengeance on you. Then you're gonna see this heathen and this beast that you worship and that you trusted in, you're gonna see it crumble, and it's all gonna crumble on top of you. You're gonna crumble with it, and it's gonna crumble on top of you. Remember, the Messiah said, this stone, we're still dealing with the stone. All right. He said this stone right here was gonna grind you to powder or either break you to pieces. Okay? That's right. Whosoever fall on this stone shall be broken to pieces. But on whomsoever this stone falls, it shall grind them to powder. Okay? So you want to approach the stone and be broken by it. You don't want this stone to fall on you because it's going to grind you to powder. And that's exactly what happened to this image. It became like the summer threshing floors, the chaff of the summer threshing floors. We ain't just carry you away, man. That's the end of the story. You people getting taken away, man, when the kingdom of the Messiah comes. You understand that? Your heathen gonna be taken away, pushed out the way, man. And you Israelites that cleave to this heathen, the same is gonna be for you. Ain't gonna be no room for you, man. Whereas thou sawest the feet and toes, part of the potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the iron mixed with the miry clay. Okay? And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. All right? And that's also political divisions. But spiritually, you're dealing with the people of the Most High. That's the weakness of this kingdom. That's right, man. We're the weakness to your goddamn kingdom, Rome. You should have never came fuck with us. You would have never had no problem, okay? But since you came fucking with Jerusalem, we're the weakness unto you, man. All right, we're going to cut your goddamn ass to pieces, man. You're going to be broken to pieces, so fucking with us, Rome. Yeah, that's right. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. You see that? So you Greece, represents the iron. The clay represents us, the clay that's made in the Most High's image. You see? Yeah, that's right. Okay? You to rape the women, you to produce tares. All right? So you got tares out there. Then you got false prophets that just love you. Okay? You're mingling yourselves with people. You cleave to these people with flatteries. Daniel tell us about that a little later. You cleave to them people with flatteries, man, the Hebrews, okay? All right? And you're trying to make it stick, but it ain't going to stick. You're going to be destroyed still. And them Hebrews that took your little kidnapper candy, hey, man, they're going to be destroyed with you. That's right, man. That's what this, hey, Israel, this is it, man. Okay? These are the secrets of the kingdom, man. All right? That's right. These are the mysteries of the kingdom, the secrets of the kingdom, so on and so forth, okay? Yeah, that's right. But they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with the clay, okay? So you talking about getting to the top of gold in the American dream, you ain't even gonna get past the damn iron phase, okay? You'll never be, shit, if Nebuchadnezzar was the greatest in Babylon, think about somebody like, Henry Ford in America, okay? Yeah, that's right, man. You'll never be like none of these guys, the Rothschild, all right, Rockefeller, none of these rich ass heathen, man. You'll never be none of that, no matter how much you name yourself Rockefeller, no matter how much you name yourself any of that shit, okay? Whoever you want to call yourself out of heathendom, who's supposed to be great, okay? You'll never be none of that if you're so-called black, all right? None of those things that you think in your mind, the Most High tell you, your rebellious, heathen-loving Israelites, Hebrews, None of those things that you think in your mind gonna come to pass, saying, you know, we're gonna be like the heathen. He said it ain't gonna happen. You ain't that covenant with death, he ain't gonna let it stick. All right. Nah, it ain't gonna stick. All right, so the seed of men ain't gonna mingle with these people. They're not gonna cleave to each other, even though these heathen mingle themselves with us. They planted tares, all right, and they bribe people. So that's really what I'm trying to show you to focus on. Look, they brought the noise. Now they got the goddamn. They go to water. They gonna try to freeze me out. Hey, Babylon is surely falling, you son of a bitch. Hey, none of that shit gonna stop this word from getting out on your ass, man. The water, the wind, none of that bullshit, Gomer. All right, so you can try all you like, but you're gonna surely drink. You're gonna surely drink, and you're gonna surely be burnt the hell up and blown away, just like we said, man. Chaff on the summer threshing floors, man. Okay, yeah, that's right. So ain't gonna be no bribes. That's gonna be enough. Okay, no bribe gonna be enough. All right, no flattery is gonna be enough. No kind of ass kissing of the Hebrews, no kind of paying the Hebrews off is going to be enough to get your ass out your judgment. Okay? Yeah, that's right. All right. Go ahead and let me bundle back up. But the goddamn heathen scared to death. But hey, Gomer, you got a right to be scared to death, you wicked ass heathen. You got a right to be scared when you see me come out here, you wicked son of a bitch. Okay? Well, I mean, common sense will tell you to be scared, because you see every time I ask the Most High to destroy your ass, he do it. So you're supposed to be scared just because of that. All right? But on top of all of that, every time I come out here and bring these scriptures out, if I ask the Most High to destroy you or not, I might not even ask the Most High to destroy no certain place. But just because of this scripture that I bring out, he gonna bring something to pass if it's dealing with judgment. So there, yeah, that's right. You got a right to be scared, you son of a bitch. Now there go your 60 seconds, you faggot. Now I'm through fucking with you until I get this message all the way out on your ass, okay? That's right. Talking to you still and about you though, you damn heathen. But I'm feeding the sheep. Israel, this is always a priority to feed you with the knowledge, all right, of the truth, all right, so that you could be made free by this knowledge, man, okay? So the heathen say something like 501c3 status, all right? You trying to mingle with the black preachers. Take this little hush money, don't talk about politics. When you 501c3, you can only talk, well, who knows what the rule is now. There's a certain percentage of politics that you can talk in church when you're 501c3. And you heathen preachers say, oh, God wouldn't care about that. Yeah, whatever. The Most High don't want you to enter. He said, let your yea be yea and nay be nay. All right? You're supposed to be into them kind of agreements, talking about you ain't going to talk about politics, okay? Nah, because you can't talk about religion without talking about politics. How you going to talk about the Most High without talking about politics? Everything the Most High deal with, politics has something to do with it. Why? Because he deals with judgments, and judgments are policies. Okay? Yeah, that's right. So you can't separate politics from religion. Okay? That's right, man, because politics and policies are what? Again, there's supposed to be standards for the people to uphold and keep. And again, why would people of any congregation, nation, want to uphold and keep certain standards? Why would they want policies like that? Well, but it's because every people has a certain moral fucking compass, a certain moral standard. And morals comes from the fear of the Most High. And therefore, your policies and all that you put in place in your politics deals with you trying to deal with the Most High on some kind of level. So you can't separate politics from religion. And when you're a 501c3 organization, you're limited about the politics that you can engage in. All right. And that's why that was the first reason why I left the church. All right. That's right. Because I was an officer in the church and I dealt with finances and I understood the hypocrisy and the blasphemy involved in that 501c3 status. Okay. Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, that's right, man. That's right. Yeah, I was over accounts, over the thousands, all the money. Yeah, that's right, man. Had access to all the money, counted the money. All right. Saw, with your tax, with your not refund, but you would get an exemption for your charitable donations. Okay. So everybody had a certain amount that they'd give when they so-called tithe and for anniversaries. You name it, man. There was a reason to give. You got a section for it on your statements. All right. And you log in all these different sources of donations. All right, because they don't really call it income. Okay. But you log all this different income from different spots, different slots, but they all go to more than likely the same bank or a couple different banks, depending on what kind of investments the church is dealing with. But the money goes to the goddamn bank. All right? Yeah, that's right. Tax exempt. All right? Yeah, that's right. And you don't think there's no compromise in morals in such a policy as that? That's a policy of peace. And that's the policy of peace that's destroying your Hebrews. All right? If you take a look at all the black preachers who don't want to admit that we the Hebrews, that we the Israelites, if you take a look at any and all the black preachers that still deny that and want to hang on to Babylon like it's going to somehow survive, well, guess what? They all church 501c3 pastors, man. Okay? Yeah, that's right, man. They all getting a tax exemption. Hey, man, listen, man. That stolen water is sweet, all right? Don't nobody want to let go the stolen waters that's sweet and the good bread that they eat in secret. That's why, so many people find it just too hard to repent. But that's the reason why you're going to be broken the hell up to pieces with this damn beast. And it ain't going to be no room for you either. All right? That's right. Just like once this goddamn beast get broken to pieces by the Messiah and his kingdom, the people of Israel, and he drive all these heathens out of the earth, well, all you Hebrews that refused to repent and chose to cleave to these heathen to be down there at the toes of this goddamn beast, hey, man, you going to be broken up with his ass, blown away with his ass. Ain't going to be no room for your heathen-loving ass, too. All right? Now, let's move on. And as whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. And in the days of these kings shall the Elohim of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. All right? That's the Messiah, the son of David, the kingdom of Israel, which is the kingdom of heaven. And in the days of these kings shall the Elohim of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. Okay? It shall not be left to other people. So this kingdom that's being set up, it won't be overcome by anybody. Neither will it be given as an inheritance to anybody but the right people. It's not going to be left to other people. This inheritance, this kingdom, though the inheritors, the heirs of this kingdom, is not other people, but is the people of Daniel. Thy people, Daniel. Okay? Yeah, that's right. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. All right? So the Most High sets up a kingdom in the days of the Iron Kingdom, which is the kingdom. We're in the Iron Kingdom now. It started with Alexander the Great. The Iron Kingdom been in effect ever since Alexander the Great, okay? That's right, man. The first to reign over Greece. And Greece is that he-goat with the strong, notable horn, okay? Yeah, that's right, man. It's you. It's the same fierce goddamn eagle you see in Ezra, the Apocrypha, okay? That's you, man. The fierce one. America, UK, all right? All you people, Russia, Germany, all you people together, man. All you people are one. China, you're all one. Japan, you're all one. Hawaii, all you heathen are one. That's right, man. You won. That's right. Ready to weep, Gomer. That's right, you goddamn heathen. Wicked ass heathen. Okay? So it ain't gonna be left to none of you other people. But guess what? All you other people gonna be broken in pieces. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Daniel 2:45. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold. Okay? And the great Elohim had made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof is sure. All right? Let's go back to verse 35. There was the iron, 34. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. There was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, the gold, broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. Okay? That's the kingdom that the Most High sets up. So what does that tell you? If it lasts forever, it won't be given to other people. It's going to last forever. Well, is that not the same kingdom of heaven the Messiah preached about? Yeah, it would have to be the same kingdom of heaven that the Messiah preached about. So if this is the same one that the Messiah preached about, it breaks all nations. All right? It destroys all kingdoms. And it's a kingdom that won't be left to the other people. So the kingdom of heaven deals with race. The kingdom of heaven is a racially biased kingdom. In other words, let's put it this way. The kingdom of heaven is very prejudiced. The kingdom of heaven is very racist. The kingdom of heaven is very racist. It's very prejudiced. All right? The kingdom of heaven is very, very divisive. It divides sheep from goats. And it's only going to be sheep there, all right? That's right. No goats. Again, the great he-goat, Greece, ain't going to be no room for you. Nah, you're out of there, Jack. Welcome to the Valley of Decision, Gomer. Welcome to the Valley of Decision. Welcome to the Valley of Decision, Edom. Welcome to the Valley of Decision, Ammon, Moab, Egypt, Ethiopia, Syria. Hey, all you heathen, welcome to the Valley of Decision. Multitudes in the Valley of Decision. We're going to break all your goddamn heathen to pieces. Small, fine pieces. So small that the goddamn wind going to carry you away like a bunch of dust. All right? Yeah, that's right. Praise the Most High. Praise the Most High. And became like the shaft of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth.
Praise the Most High. You see that? The kingdom of Israel won't have no room for the kingdom of your heathen. We fill the whole earth in this day. Yeah, that's right. Praise the Most High. Praise the Most High, man. All right, now let's go to, hold on, let me see. One more time. For 44, then we're going to move over to Revelation 12. Yeah, we got to go to Revelation 12 after this. Because this, you see, is the beast. All right? This is the beast. This, you saw this image. It's clearly explained in Nebuchadnezzar that that image he saw, that beast that he saw represented kingdoms. So it's clearly explained to him that the kingdom's going to be broken. Okay? All right. Kingdoms. The beast. Now we're going to go to Revelation, get it from a different perspective, but we're going to see the one who gave the beast his power. Okay? His relationship with the beast, the dragon. You see? Because this beast was powered by the dragon. All right? That's right. So the relationship between the dragon, this beast, and the people. And the people ultimately that obey the dragon and the beast and the false prophet, ultimately, they are false prophets themselves because they worship this beast. They worship his image. All right. And they go against the truth. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Because ain't none of them came and admitted to you, hey, you the children of Israel. So that makes them false prophets, man. Okay. Yeah, that's right. They love lies. They got their part in the lake of fire. That's right. Verse 44 again. And in the days of these kings shall the Elohim of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Okay? Again, Israel. So understand this, man. When it says you're going to reign with the Messiah 1,000 years, understand that that's not talking about no literal 1,000 years, man. Listen, Israel, if you survive this great tribulation that we're in, okay, you're going to survive, all right? And you reign with the Messiah, you get that reward, that well done, my good and faithful servant. Be over 10 cities or whatever he tell you, whatever little rank you have in the kingdom, that's going to be yours forever, man. Just understand and know that. Praise the Most High, man. You're going to rule forever, all right? There's not going to be no end to your reign, Israel. You're going to be kings and priests, and you're going to rule these heathen forever, man. That's right. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Do you understand that, people? You heathen. We're going to whoop your ass forever, man. We're going to break your ass forever. We're going to whoop your ass forever. Because in order for us to stand forever, well, we got to stay kicking somebody's ass forever. We got to stay whooping somebody's ass forever. We got to stay breaking the hell out of somebody's goddamn head. So guess what? It's going to be your heathen that we're doing that to. We're going to let you still have kids. We're not going to castrate you and shit like that. No, we're going to let your heathen have kids, populate, and we're going to take your kids that's born and put them in their goddamn place. All right, we're going to take them, sell them to the Sabians, and we're going to divide you from them, just like you divided us from ours. Oh, yeah, don't think you're going to enjoy them. No, hell no, you're not going to enjoy them. But you're going to have kids, though, because we need more workers, okay? Because our kingdom is going to continually increase, you goddamn heathen. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we need more workers out there in that goddamn field. Go meet your new goddamn slave master, you wicked ass heathen. But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. Why? For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great Most High had made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. See, hereafter. That's dealing with resurrection. That's dealing with judgment day. That's dealing with the day of reckoning. All right? That's dealing with the day of reckoning, man. Every man receiving the reward for the works
of his own hands. That's the day of decision in the valley of decision, man. Yeah, that's right. Hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof is sure. Okay? That's right. Revelation. Let's get to Revelation, chapter 12. We're going to get 12 and 9 first. 12 and 9. Let me get there. And 9 first. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So now I was listening to ISUPK. What the hell that show called? I can't remember the name of your show. ISUPK Radio. All right, but I didn't have time to call in, Captain Tazoriak, or otherwise I would have called in, all right? But I mean, I don't know why you can't answer a simple goddamn question on the comment board. Why the hell you got comments open if you ain't gonna take the guy, if you're not gonna respond to the motherfuckers, read them, but don't respond to them. Anyway, nevertheless, I digress. You run the damn show. It's your show. But tonight you said on your goddamn show, Captain Tazoriak, that the angels that you said that the angels that are in the scriptures, the sons of God, all right, the ones that dealt with the women, all right, you said that them same angels, the ones that were taken out of their former, the ones that left their former estate, all right, and abound in the chains of everlasting darkness. You said that them angels are the children of Israel. All right. Now I don't know where you get. I don't know where the fuck. I know Junior Johanna got to be the one that told you that. Otherwise, you wouldn't have said it. But I don't know where Junior Johanna get them kind of breakdowns from. Because I know if that wasn't Junior Johanna's doctrine, Captain Tazoriak, I know you wouldn't be saying that kind of shit. But you guys are talking about, the children of Israel are the you saying the children of Israel are the angels that are bound in chains of darkness because of our sin in the land? Nah, man, that's way off, man. Because the angels that are bound in the chains of darkness to that day, hey man, they're bound there until that day for a reason. They're gonna be judged. That's why I went to that. They're gonna be cast into the damn lake of fire after their time is up, wreaking havoc right here on the earth. That is not the children of Israel, man. I don't know how you come up with that, man. All right. And I mean, who knows if you even see this goddamn video, but that's what this guy from ISUPK has in his doctrine. That because, we're this condition that we're in, he's trying to. So I mean, these people take scriptures and just twist them and mix them. All right, when the shit don't at all precept, it don't have another line to go with it. See, line got to be upon line, man. All right. Yeah, that's right, man. Line got to be upon line, and that's not line upon line right there. That the angels bound in darkness for not, for transgressing the commandment of the Most High, like sleeping with the women, taking the women and all that. All right, and you men are talking about that we're those angels. Okay, and I asked you the question that I asked Captain Tazoriak came out of 1 Corinthians, where Paul said, "Know ye not that we shall judge angels?" Well, if we and the angels are one and the same, why didn't Paul just say, "Don't know you not that you're gonna judge one another"? Because that's what he was trying to show you. You can judge one another, because at the end of the day, you're gonna also judge angels. So what I'm saying is that that's a clear example where the sons of men, being gods as well, are not the same kind of gods like the angels of that spiritual realm
that never put on flesh like we have put on flesh. Those sons of God are the sons of the Most High through the Spirit that never put on flesh like we have. All right? And even if they did put on flesh like we have, they're not the men that the Most High made in his image. Okay? Because, I'm not going to say I know how they look. All right? But I know this, that they dealt with the women that they shouldn't have dealt with, the human race. Angels dealt with the human race. Okay? And that's who you see being bound in the everlasting chains of darkness. I believe you can see that in Jude as well, of course, Enoch. But a lot of you people never read Enoch, don't deal with Enoch. You're going to stay blind. And that's exactly why Captain Tazoriak could come up with some madness like that. Yeah, because he must have never, ever opened up the book of Enoch ever in his life, man. Because he would never, ever make such an ignorant damn statement like that, because he would have way more. And there's precepts in the so-called canon, like I said, the one I just quoted from Paul. That precept right there could easily clear up a misunderstanding if you think that we are the same angels that left their former estate and sin, and you think we're the same angels that are being bound in darkness. No. Nah, man. That's not the case. All right. So those were real angels. They were spiritual angels. They the same angels that you see right here in this passage that get kicked out of the realm of heaven with the devil and end up on the earth. All right. These the same angels, man. Okay. And that's where they bound at. They bound in the earth. Some of them are actually bound under the earth, all right? And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world, and was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with them. Okay? So this can't be talking about flesh and blood men, because flesh and blood men were not cast out into the earth from heaven, because that's where these people were cast out from. Let's go back to verse 8. No, 7. Let's start at 7. All right. These can't be flesh and blood men. These are real angels, spiritual, celestial beings. All right. And these these angels with the devil, these angels with they master the devil, they committed trespass in heaven. Okay, that's right. They tried to do what? They tried to in their crazy mind somehow. The devil made them think that they could go take the throne of the Most High some kind of way. All right. All right, that's right, man. He deceived a third of them angels and somehow made them think that they could go and get the Most High off the throne. Okay? Yeah, that's right. But they were cast out. All right, so that was the war. And they got cast out. And then what happened? They repeated the process. They got cast out. They wouldn't deceive men like the devil deceived them from the beginning. And then men built the goddamn tower of what? Babel, that we now call Babylon, to do what? To try to get the Most High off the throne. Praise your holy name, Most High. Bless your holy name, Spirit of Truth. Bless your name, Mashiach Yahushua Malak Yasharala, because this is another mystery of the kingdom, another jewel that he just gave to us, man. All right, so you see, this is all going back to what it was before the earth ever was. All right, that whole, well, at least before we were on the earth. Let's put it that way. Okay, that's right. Before we were on this earth, there was a war in heaven. All right, the devil got his ass kicked out. All right, but what did he do? Hey, man, he repeated the same thing that he did in heaven. He repeated that same sin on the earth, deceiving some people to try and go and contest the Most High. So he deceived a third of the angels
They lost, they got kicked out, and now they got a certain percentage of men that they can deceive that are lost, and that's going to be kicked out in this damn summer harvest, man. And that's what we're trying to show you. That's the jewel right here. Babylon represents what these angels and the devil had in mind when the ancient iniquity was found in them, saying, I will be like the Most High. That's what Babylon represents. Babylon represents, I will be like the Most High. Okay? That's right, man. That's iniquity, man. Okay? And so, guess what? You ain't going to be like him. You're not going to be like him. You're not going to ascend past the clouds. All right? You're not going to ascend past the clouds and past the clouds of the north. You're going to be brought down to the sides of the pit. Okay? You're going to be brought down to hell. Okay? For your pride. Yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, that's right. All right, so that's bad doctrine as usual from the goddamn camps, man. It just depends on who you're dealing with, on how absurd or which absurd heresy you're gonna hear, man. I mean, it's crazy. Now, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I saw some Israelites. I hope that was some Israelites I saw in there. I can't see my comments, Israel. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell y'all that. I can only see that there's people from time to time checking in. All right, so hopefully they enabled now. All right, so Israel are not the angels that are in darkness. This slavery that we're in this captivity does not represent us being in everlasting chains. That's not what that's talking about. That don't represent us being in everlasting chains bound to the day of judgment. Okay? Because I asked him, well, who in the hell are those angels we're going to judge if we're the same angels that are bound in darkness? But he tried to break that down as us not knowing our identity and us being in captivity and all this shit. Man, you people are nuts. Anyway, I stayed there with you for too long on that shit. But let's go to verse. Let's go back. It's absurd, though. Absurd as hell, man. And, you people just want people to call into the goddamn show. Call in. It's an easy answer. Hey, man, I don't want to call up there and talk to your heathen sidekick, captain, whatever the hell he is. All right? But I give him his props, though. He good. He good if you, call up there with that, comical Christian nonsense. So-called Christian. That fake, that antichrist. Let me keep it right. If you call up there with that antichrist bullshit, anybody out of any of these camps gonna get you. All right? But anyway, man, I ain't got time for all that shit, man. All right? I jumped on the comment board, okay, because you was answering other people's comments and shit. You people was making, whatever, man. Whatever, though, all right? It's all good. I like Captain Tazariot. I like the brother. I just hate the goddamn heresies that I hear him preach when I hear him preach them, okay? But pray for all you brothers, man. But the elect need to stand the hell up, man. Because there's too much heresies being heard and not enough solid truth, man. That's right. Praise the Most High. All right. Let's go back to verse 7. And there was war in heaven. This is Revelation 12, verse 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. All right. The literal place, heaven. Okay. Not where the throne of the Most High is, but heaven, the realm of space. All right. Above the earth. All right. Heaven. Okay. And beneath the earth, because earth ain't like it's just sitting on some solid thing. No, the earth is what you would call, it's like it's on the invisible foundation. That is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right. The foundation that the Most High laid. That's right. Okay.
But there's heavens under the earth and there's heavens above the earth. All right. That's right, man. That is right. Okay. So there's no place found for the devil and his angels anywhere in heaven. Where do they go? Hey, man, they get their ass kicked out into the damn earth, man. And the dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. And he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Verse 8 again. So now look at this, the devil and his angels being kicked out of heaven. All right. So that was the war from the spiritual perspective for the kingdom. Still, okay, but it was just in the spirit. It was nothing dealing with the flesh, but it was still for the kingdom. Why? Because the kingdom is truly a heavenly kingdom. Okay. Nevertheless, the heavenly kingdom shall be established upon the earth. So now when you got that in mind, you see that the devil lose the war for the heavenly kingdom. Okay? He gets kicked out into the earth. All right? Now the truth is that he gets to reign on the earth. He have certain control over stuff. Okay? He got a little bit of action. Okay? On the earth. He's furious as hell. Alright? Because not only did he get the kingdom of heaven, not only did he lose the war for the kingdom of heaven, but he lost the war for the kingdom of heaven. And the result was he got kicked out of heaven. So now he down here in the earth, wreaking havoc on the earth. But the only problem is that the kingdom of heaven is on its way to the earth. And so guess what's going to happen? Well, the kingdom of heaven just kicked him in his ass, kicked him down to the earth. But the kingdom of heaven is still pushing its way to the earth to set up on the earth. So when the kingdom of heaven gets here to the earth to set up forever, guess what's going to happen? He going to kick the devil in the ass again out of the earth. So he get his ass kicked out of heaven. And when the kingdom come, he going to get his ass kicked out the earth. So now, you now have to really understand your position and your place in this whole scheme. Because you're also on the earth, right? Yeah, that's right. The devil's here with you. You don't know him when you see him. You don't know him when you hear him. But he's here with you. And the only thing he's trying to tell you is that same thing he tried to tell you back in the first Babylon. Let's be like the Most High. Let's reach to the Most High. Let's be a head of gold. You see what's going on? So the devil already, he lost. He know he lost. He's defeated because he's out the place that he really wanted. He know he's lost. But guess what he's doing? He's doing what's in his nature to do. He ain't got no more angels to deceive. All his deceived angels is with him. But they here on the earth trying to deceive you. And why they doing that? Well, because by the time they done wreaking havoc, the kingdom of heaven gonna be here to kick them in their ass. And they just gonna want some you men for company. Okay? Yeah, that's right. Because that's just, they love evil. That's right. They want men for company, man. See, the Messiah said that the people that live in the earth, the inhabitants of the earth, that end up being treated like goats. Well, They're being treated like goats, put on the left hand, and they're being dismissed. They're being told to depart into everlasting fire, hell, the lake of fire, all the terrible things that deals with torment. But you got to understand something. It wasn't for them. He said, depart into everlasting fire, ye cursed. You cursed, because it was prepared for the devil and his angels. You see? So anytime the devil could get you deceived, hey man, he know he got somebody going to hell or the lake of fire with him that wasn't supposed to go. Man, the devil's happy about that, man. Because the hell, the lake of fire wasn't prepared for you if you are an inhabitant of the earth. It wasn't prepared for you. It was prepared for the devil and his angels that's just down here hanging out with you on the earth. The devil and his angels just down here hanging out with you, telling you to come and party with him and shit like that. Commit adultery and all kinds of madness and wickedness with him. You know, hey man, he's the tempter. Okay, well, but guess what? He's got something prepared for him that he's going to go to, and it ain't fun. And he want to take men with him, men that shouldn't have not been there, all right? Because it was prepared for him and his angels, all right? That's right. See, so that kingdom you saw that filled the whole earth, that kingdom that the Most High set up after the kingdom of the iron and the clay, which is the kingdom of Greece, which we're in right now. This is the last one. The kingdom of heaven is going to be set up in these days. All right? It's going to devour, subdue, destroy all these other kingdoms, man. It ain't going to be no place found for these kingdoms. Why? Because all these kingdoms, they're all Babylon. And again, Babylon only represents the devil's idea to be like the Most High. So when these places, these kingdoms are kicked out the earth and there's no room found for these kingdoms, the people that did what? That obeyed the devil, they're going to be with the devil. And this is where he goes. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. Neither was there any place found for them anymore in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. All right. So he was cast out to the earth. All right. Praise the Most High. Now let's skip down a little bit. Where we at? 12. Let's get his wrath. Verse 12. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. All right, so he got great wrath because he know his future home, people. He know where he going. Okay? And he mad as hell at you people on this earth. Okay? Well, he ain't even mad at you. He's just mad. And you right there. So he taking his goddamn fury out on you. Okay? Yeah, that's right, man. If he can deceive you, he gonna deceive you and kill you. And that's what happened every time you people get taken. You've been deceived by the devil. And guess what? Once you let the devil trick you, well, the devil gonna kill your ass, because that's all the devil tricked you for. He tricked you in order to kill you. What Eve said when it was found out that, well, when the Most High came and saw them, that they had disobeyed the commandment, ate from the forbidden tree. What did Eve say? The devil beguiled me. He deceived me. The serpent, the serpent right here, okay, that old serpent, the devil, he deceived me. He beguiled me. You see what I'm saying? And why did he do that? to kill her. What did he tell her? Did God say you was going to die? You're not going to die. All the devil's tricking you for is to kill you. That's right, man. So when you get taken, that's because you were deceived by the devil. And that's why you got taken, because the devil tricked you, man. So the devil deceives you in order to kill you, man. The thief coming not but for to steal, kill, and destroy. Hey, man, that's his only purpose. That's the only reason why he come to you, man, is to steal, kill, and destroy, all right? And that's why you saw right there in verse 12, woe, because he's come down to you with great wrath, knowing that he got but a short time. Okay, so he got kicked out of heaven. No room for him there. All right? He's in the earth. Now remember, Daniel told you that the whole earth was going to be filled up by the kingdom of heaven. That's right. That it was going to break all the pieces, all the kingdoms of the earth. It wasn't going to be no room found for the kingdoms of the earth. All right? Yeah, that's right. So here you got the devil with no room found for him in the kingdom of heaven. Now he's on the earth. Well, guess what? All you kingdoms that's going to be broken when the Messiah come, you're the kingdoms that the devil set up on the earth. That's why when the Messiah come, he going to kick you in your ass, break you to pieces. Why? Because the devil going to get kicked in his ass, broken to pieces, and y'all all going to the same place. Let's go to Revelation chapter 20 and get out of here. Everybody going to get kicked in their ass and kicked out. Devil done got kicked in his ass, kicked out of heaven. Messiah coming to set up the kingdom of David on the earth. The devil gonna be found right here. He gonna get kicked in his ass and kicked out again. And everybody who hung out with him, guess what? You gonna go where he going? You gonna go live with him. You gonna go into everlasting fire, prepare for the devil and his angels. For the mouth of the Most High spoken it, man. If you cleave to this beast, if you worship this beast, his image, this thing that the devil set up. Because that's how he gets you. He gets you through his beast and his false prophet. That's why I say you don't know when he's walking up to you, talking to you, any of that, because he don't just walk up and say, hey, I'm the devil and Satan. No, he don't just come up and be an honest guy like that. He don't just come up to you in all honesty and say, hey, I'm here to trick you and kill you. He don't do that, you see? Nah. No, that'd be too right. That'd be too righteous for him to be such an honest man and tell you that he's there to kill you. Okay? But he certainly is defeated, for he's out of the place that he wanted. Okay? There was war in heaven. Why would there be war in heaven unless the devil wanted to rule heaven? He wanted to rule heaven, but he got kicked into this earth. Now, guess what? You men thinking you're ruling, and you think you're wise, and you think you're strong, and you think you're mighty. Well, you all juiced up by the devil. And he done got his ass kicked once before, and he gonna get his ass kicked once more, once and for all. And all you men that he deceived, you gonna get kicked in your ass with him, and ain't gonna be no room found for you. All right? Because mouth of the Most High spoken it. Daniel said it wasn't gonna be no room found for you people. We just saw in Revelation 12 that there wasn't no room found for the man who deceived you people, the devil. Now let's get to Revelation 20 and let's see who he deceived and the result of that. Revelation 27. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. Gog and Magog. Okay? That's right. The devil deceived everybody, but he saved you people for last. Gog and Magog. Great multitudes, great numbers. Y'all ready for war. Welcome to the Valley of Decision. To gather together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea. And they went up upon the breadth of the earth and compassed the camp of the saints about. The camp of the saints. And the beloved city. The beloved city. And fire came down from Yahweh out of heaven and devoured them. Fire came down from Yahweh out of heaven? Yeah, that's right. And devoured them. All right?
So that's the people. That's the people who got deceived by the devil. You're being devoured by the fire from heaven. The fire from heaven is whatever the Most High speaks. You see? Because whatever he speaks, if he ever speaks judgment to you, then that's exactly what it is. It's a fiery judgment. All right? That's right, man. The fire gonna get to you. Fire and brimstone got Sodom and Gomorrah, wiped them all the way out. All right? That's right. Fire gonna get to your people in this day. The Messiah said that it was gonna be better for Sodom and Gomorrah than for you people that offend his elect on this day, man. You people that offend his elect, it's gonna be better for fire. It's gonna be better for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment, and they were destroyed by fire and brimstone. It's gonna be better for them on the day of judgment than for you people that worship the beast in this image, man. All right, that's right, man. Okay, that's right. That's right. Why? Because you're gonna go into the lake of fire, and if you don't think the lake of fire, if you didn't think the lake of fire was real, you thought it was just some made up goddamn story out the Bible. Well, now you see that it is real. That's right. It's a literal goddamn lake of fire. Hey, guess what? It's getting bigger and bigger by the day, man. Flowing out of the Pacific. The island's called Hawaii. All right? That's right. Create new land. We're going to be walking on new land, Israel, for all the fire that he bring on these people. And that same fire, in the right event, you know, just like Sodom and Gomorrah, that same fire is going to come out of heaven and rain down on people and destroy them. Okay? So fire came out of heaven from the Most High and devoured these people. It said devoured you. It didn't say burn you. It didn't say bruise you. It devours you, man. Okay? So, again, it's the equivalent to the stone. The fire that comes out of the heaven for the Most High is equivalent to the stone cut without hands in Daniel that dashes the image and break it to pieces. Okay? Why? Because Gog and Magog is the Iron Kingdom. The stone smote the Iron Kingdom at the feet, at the toes that were partly mixed with clay and iron. And then it all collapsed and crumbled from there. All right? And guess what? It wasn't nothing but a bunch of dust, and the wind carried them away, man. There wasn't no place found for them. All right? Now, the devil already been kicked out of heaven. No place found for him there. He's here on the earth wreaking havoc. Now, you've been warned to take heed because he's down here with great wrath and fury because he knows he has but a short time. He knows that his time is short, and he knows where he's going when his time is up. All right? This is where he's going, man. This is where he's going. And that should tell you, by default, where you're going if you're with her. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are. And shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. All right, people? Praise the Most High. That picture is pretty clear, ain't it? The beast, the dragon, and the false prophet, man. I mean, well, who's again? You heathen are the false prophet. You heathen are the one that the devil deceived. The false prophet is the one who speaks the things that the devil deceived them to speak, man. You heathen are the false prophets. You heathen are the beasts. You beasts and you false prophets are inspired by Satan and the devil. Satan and the devil was going into that lake of fire. He's going into that lake of fire when his time is up. But you beasts and you false prophet, you've been devoured every day. All right? You're being devoured every day. And every day you're being devoured by fire. That's right. And that's, and the scary part about it is this. We only see your first death on this. We only witness your first death, man. We think it's scary. Oh man, a plane full of heathens. Must have been scary. Well, that's when you hear what the Spirit says, when you hear what the Spirit is telling you, the first death ain't even the scary part, man. The second death is the scary part. Let's get to that before we go. Verse 14. Well, let's just get 13, 14, and 15. All right. And the sea gave up the dead. So this dealing with the resurrection, okay? This deals with the people that have died once. So you've died once, you come back to life. Every time the people that died today, they were risen today. They were risen to a new life. All right? Now, whether they live forever or die forever depends on the judgment that they give for their works. That's right, man. Blessed and holy is he that had part in the first resurrection. Hey, man, I sure wish I could tell if anybody was making comments up in there, man. Is that Israel in there with me, or who I got? Babylon's falling, you goddamn heathen, all right? Yeah, that's right, there better be no heathen in there. And if that's what my brothers and sisters, I love you and the Most High bless you. I know I could be experiencing the technical difficulty, reason why I'm not saying my comments. But I'm blaming Gomer for this real quick. Everything. That's how I do it. Yeah, right. I lay all the charges to Gomer's man. All right. Let me get back to the glitch. Let me get to the scriptures. A quick glitch real quick. And they will judge every man according to their works, and death and Sheol cast into the lake of fire. This the second death. So if death and hell go to the lake of fire, then you know there's nothing good about the lake of fire. This is second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. All right? Yeah, that's right. Okay? Hey, man, it's tough for you people. You be merciful to the poor. Hey, break off your iniquities. It's judgment day ain't no joke. And like I said, every time somebody dies, every day they die, there's judgment, man. That's why it's appointed in man once died after death is the judgment, all right? So you go to hell after you died first time. All right, you go to Sheol, okay? You be waiting there. You be waiting in Sheol until the second death, which is lake of fire, or you could be in the presence of the Most High until the resurrection. All right, and you know, get all your other rewards that you gonna get. All right, and that day, your inheritance in the world come. But for the people that are lost, you die two deaths. You die on this side, then you die again. Man. You really can die 3 times. So you die, go to hell. That's a second death. Then you wake up on Judgment Day, get tossed into the lake of fire with hell. It's like you die 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you die a whole bunch fucking around with the Most High, man. Like I say, you die 1,000 deaths, boy. Yeah, that's right. You die. Hey, man, look, you're tormented. Hey, man, look, man, it's tormented, man. Tormented. verse 10. And the devil that seed was cast to the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, shall be tormented day and night, ever and ever. You see that? Let's go to verse 18 and just get this goddamn beast and take that. That 19. Not verse. But chapter 19. Revelation 19 and 19. So here's the same beast you did with Daniel. And I saw the beast and kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse and against his army. So the Messiah is the one sitting on the horse. The elect is his army. All right. But the heathens are the kings of the earth and the beast. They're going to war with the Hebrews and the Son of the Most High. Verse 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he had deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both cast alive to a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Okay? All right, now, like I said, if you never thought the goddamn Bible was real and the lake of fire and all that shit was some fairy tale shit, turn on the goddamn news and look at Hawaii, man. Google Hawaii, and the first thing you're gonna see is that goddamn lava, which is fire and brimstone. Okay? That's right, man. For all you goddamn people that take goddamn chip, which is the mark of the beast, okay? That's the damn mark of the beast. That microchip, yes, right. It ought to say 666. That ain't what the scriptures mean. No. 666 just deal with the number of the name, the number of the man's name, which is Pope. The Pope is goddamn Antichrist. His number 666. But the mark of the beast was engineered by the Pope. The microchip was engineered by the Vatican, people. It was the Vatican's idea to come up with goddamn microchip. The Vatican is the one who got the goddamn space telescope called Lucifer, watching the Messiah on that white horse. The Vatican, the one that made war with you in the first place, Israel. They the one that said it was okay to take your happy ass into slavery. That it was okay with Christianity. Vatican, the Pope, Rome, Babylon. See? Yeah, that's right. That's right. So if you take his goddamn mark, which is his financial system dominator, which that goddamn microchip, he gonna try to dominate financial world with that. Not even money, man. He want to own and control people with that. That's the false prophet. Right? He worked miracles in sight of the beast, the government. Okay? And guess who first people get the chip? It's the government employees. The first ones to get the goddamn chip. Mandatory, free of all expenses, whatever. First ones to get the chips. Sign right up. All right? And then, there's going to be other people that are going to pressure to get it. Hey, guess what, man? They're pressure to have the goddamn chip in your bank card. Bus, pass, train pass, all that shit, some form of the beast microchip technology in it. Okay? Out of there. You get the goddamn chip, you out of there. If you receive, you out of there. All right? That's it, man. And even if you don't see the goddamn chip, but you just got that, you got that image in your mind that you worship, the American dream, that false image, the Ashkenazis, the Lord people, well, you worship the image of the beast. You see what I'm saying? So that's my praise the Holy Spirit, man, because you can either receive the mark of the beast and you're out of there, but you can also just worship the image of the beast. You don't even have to have this mark. If you worship this image, you still going to the same goddamn place. And the beast was taken within the false prophet that wrought miracles before, with which deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. So the false prophet is the one who deceived people and they're taking the mark of the beast. I told you, it's the Pope and the Vatican in Rome. All right? It was the goddamn Vatican that came up with this microchip, man. Yeah, look into it. That's right. You'll find out that the Catholic Church, the goddamn Pope, man, the Vatican came up with this technology, man, and this idea. All right, that's right, man. Goddamn beast himself. All right, so that's the mark. The false prophet deceived you to take that mark. All right, with which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast. Okay, why the mark of the beast? Why? What's the mark of the beast used for? The mark is used to conduct business within the beast system. Okay, the beast is the government.
All right, the mark is your ID. The mark is your ID, and so that microchip becomes ID, becomes your credit card, your cash. It becomes everything. All right. Okay. All right. That's beast. You see them, they have received the mark of the beast. So the government is the one who produces the microchip. He's the beast. It's his thing. The name after him, right? That's right. But the false prophet is the one that got the government doing all this. Okay? So the false prophet tell the government, put the chip on everybody. You don't have more control of the world that way. The government like, oh yeah, you know what? That's right. Listen to the Pope, listen to the priest, listen to the man of God. Right? Yeah, that's right. But he's deceiving you, man. Okay? All right? And all you other people are just the people who do whatever the hell the government tell you to do because you think the government is right. You might not think they're right. You just do what they tell you to do, even though what they tell you to do is immoral or wicked. You do what they tell you can do. They give you a license to do because they say it's okay, I'm going to be gay. They say it's okay, I'm going to marry gay. They say it's okay, what the hell ever, I'm going to give my soul to a robot. They say it's okay, yeah, artificial technology. All this kind of madness, man. All right, they say it's okay, we're going to clone animals and put steroids and all kinds of chemicals in food, plant life. They say it's okay, we're going to chemtrail the skies away. Anything that this goddamn government say illegal, you start accepting that shit in your mind, you worship the image of the beast. You've been deceived, you go there too. He just said in there, received the mark of the beast and them that worshipped his image. All right? You see that? These both will cast life into a lake fire burning with brimstone. All right? So you can either take microchip or you just have bad philosophy, bad theology. All right? You just been misled. You got the wrong outlook on everything. And not even that alone. But you actually praise the government. You patriotic, motherfucker. Yeah, all you patriots, all you patriotic motherfuckers. I don't care if you're liberal, I don't care if you're conservative. You're a patriot. You think that somehow, some way, America's gonna be great again. That's like you worship this goddamn beast, man. You worship the image of the beast if you want America to be great. Because America is the beast. And if you want America to be great, you want beast to be great. You worship the beast. If you got the American dream, you worship the beast. If you got the American dream, you worship the beast. If you're chasing the American dream, you worship the beast. Why? Because you want to have your inheritance in the beast system. You worship the goddamn beast. Let's worship, praise, esteem, kiss the hand of. To kiss. That's what worship is. That's exactly what you goddamn fools. You kiss ass. You worship the beast. You don't not only worship him by kissing his hands and his feet. You kiss his ass. That's right. You defile yourself with this beast. If you're Hebrew and you worship this beast. All the other people, hey, guess what? That's your goddamn idols. Go for it. You go to the lake of fire. But it's more of an abomination when the children, the children of the elect, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, it's more of a shame when it's you people that work the beast. They just put bug in on me for sure. I gotta go. But we done though. Go. The hell with you. You saw your goddamn fate, you wicked ass heathen. Fire and brimstone, Jack. And take that back. You're not even Jack. It's Jack is something similar to Jake. And there don't be no room for you. Ain't no room for nobody but Jake in this day. And that's the praise the Most High. Welcome to the Valley of Decision, you damn heathen. And that's right. Because you take it. And that's right. That's where you be taken from. Right here. The Valley of Decision, man. Multitudes. That's right. Valley of the Host Effect. To take, man. You go take it, cast and take goddamn lake of fire. And there's people in it right now, man. I know it. I know Most High so-called missing people in the abductees shit. Hey, guess what? That's you people just being taken and going to get your ass dumped into the goddamn lake, man. Lake fire. You fuel for the fire. Yeah, that's right. Worship the beast. You fuel for the fire, man. You fuel for the fire. All right, yeah, that's right. A lake fire burning with brimstone. Shalom, Yasharal. Peace to the elect. This was a good one. Hope everybody get the meat that was in there. And those that still need the milk, praise the Most High. Get that, man. Desire that the most, okay? Because the milk is very much, beginning stages
Or you understand it? You got to get milk before you get the meat, all right? So desire to see milk, but it's all there. It's right there, man. The kingdom shall not be left to other people. Okay? There's no room for the heathen in that thing right there. Okay? That's right, man. The image representing kingdoms on earth. Well, guess what, man? Those high sets up a kingdom that destroys all the kingdoms of the earth. That's pure milk right there. That's milk. Suck that up. Understand it is a very racist kingdom when you do with the kingdom of heaven. It shall not be left to other people. Desire no peace of the wicked. Now that's the meat, for real. That's right. Sense of milk is understand that. Quit having these heathens in your heart, man, they can be destroyed whether you like it or not. Shalom, peace to the left, no peace to the wicked. Now that's meat, for real. That's right.